When I bring up the 2020 draft, what are some of the most notable names that come to mind? Alexis Lafreniere, Mark Ross, James Wetzdale. I mean, it's been pretty summarized that this is one of the worst drafts we have seen in recent NHL history. It may even challenge that god-awful 2015 crapshoot where we saw guys like Corndog McDonald's and Jacques Icicle. But amidst all of the utter garbage in this upcoming draft, there lies one diamond in the rough. One player that stands a chance. One player that will surely whip up a storm to whatever organization he lands to. That soul is Wayne Glensky. Now, Wayne Glensky. Who the f*** is Wayne Glensky, you might ask? This Alexis guy has been projected number 1 for years now. Surely this bozo can't challenge him for that top spot? Well, you're wrong. Alexis Lafreniere has nothing on Wayne Glensky. Compared to Glensky, Lafreniere has the IQ of a toddler, the stick handling of a man with no arms, and the skating of Bambi. Wayne Glensky brings everything to the table, and I'm going to showcase his life story and journey to being the most underappreciated prospect of this millennium. To find Glensky, we gotta find a globe first, and we have to spin it a whole 180 degrees until we find the most hockey-influenced country on the planet, Turkmenistan, home of the great Sidney Crosby, Nathan MacKinnon, and now Wayne Glensky. He's been shredding it up in the Turkmenistan Men's League for quite some time now. The THL is regarded to be the second top men's league in the world next to the NHL, and Glensky has had his way with the league for 2 years now. In the THL, you can assist your own goals, and that's exactly what Glensky does. No one on his team can even compete with Glensky. The stats do not lie. With 108 goals and assists for 216 points in a mere 69 games, Glensky rules his club. Even Turkmenistan legends Musa Anahumahamedov and Azib Muhammad Akumahamedov lack the skill to play alongside such a mere talent. Now, Glensky's attributes, one of the finest skill sets I've ever seen. Skating, shooting, passing, IQ, and overall style. He has it all. One thing I'd like to point out, Glensky does not wear your ordinary gear. Glensky restricts himself to a helmet, gloves, elbow pads, skates, and his stick. Hell, I'm pretty sure he'd play without skates if they let him. All of this allows Glensky to move freely on the playing surface. No big greasy annoying shoulder gear, no pesky shin pads, and no hockey pants. By far, the worst piece of equipment. A lot of this primarily affects his skating, so we'll dive into that first. Glensky's skating is nonetheless breathtaking. Stride for stride, every piece of this young man's skating leaves my jaw agape. His skating style is so unique that I've given it its own name, the Texas size 10-4 skating technique. It puts guys like Manronio Stranger and Time Schnitzel to shame. Magnificent edges and a top speed of 55 kilometers an hour. The man is only 18. Imagine his skating in 5 years. Surely he'll blow up the NHL with his skating alone. Next are his dynamite hands. The puck does not come off of his stick. Some rumor his tin of Howie's hockey wax is actually Elmer's glue. But I kid you not, the kid puts on an absolute clinic in Turkmenistan. He's sent numerous people to the ER with these hands. Snapped femurs, broken ankles, and most of these poor souls never see the ice again. Not because of their injuries, but because of the thought of having to face Glensky again makes their skin crawl. Glensky has actually had to register his stick handling as a lethal weapon under Turkmenistan law. You don't want to be defending against this dynamic whippersnapper. Now, I didn't mention this earlier, but I feel it's the biggest part of Glensky's game and what makes him the overpowered beast that he is. His poise. Glensky is full of swagger and confidence. Nobody can throw Glensky off of his game. Just look at his overall condition in this clip. Nothing stands in his way. The smile on his face says it all. He knows what he's capable of. He knows the damage he can dish out. And he's well aware that he's the number 1 prospect of the 2020 NHL draft. He doesn't let any of that ruin his game, and all it does is add to his tremendously dangerous ego. As of now, Wayne Glensky is the most confident, most ruthless, and most destructive player in this upcoming draft, and I hope this video will get Glensky's name a bit more out there for the 2020 draft, because he really deserves the spotlight over any of these other goofballs that call themselves franchise potential prospects, when there's a guy like Glensky just hiding on the other side of the planet in the far-off lands of Turkmenistan. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a Merry April Fools. And just one more thing, please wash your hands after watching this video because this was just utterly disgusting. I mean, you probably got a little bit of filth on you now. Go wash your hands and stay safe, guys.